French girls left to come after her. Big over that finish line jump. Shah comes down the line. It's nearly 10 seconds for her. That is a huge run for the French girl. Massive run from her. Brilliant. Absolutely right.
Yeah, she absolutely crushed it.
Yep, she stormed that one, dude. That was awesome to see. Real good. So look at this slow-mo miles.
Yeah, well done. Look at her. Really aggressive through this forest. She almost could have doubled that. Those 2 steps there, the men are jumping those, and she was pretty close. Had she lifted, she probably would have been there.
So a great ride from her. The top seat of the hot seat. Bacon for Miriam Ruxy now from Switzerland. Wow, let's see what she's going to do. She's got a big order. She's going to beat that time we just saw set there. So Ruxy running for SC in 10. Won the last round of the IXS European Cup, so she's coming in with some form as well. And now into the open.
Looks like that wind is picking up a bit on this straight. The tape seems to be blowing around, and to me it looks like a bit of a headwind, which that's not going to bode well for her.
No, it ain't going to bode well for anyone this afternoon. That's going to lend it more to the stronger riders, the big pedalers on this course as well.
Yeah.
I'd say, you know, we're going to be under pressure this afternoon to see anyone on flat pedals storm this one. It's going to be a tall order because there is a lot of pedaling on this stick.
Yeah, you're right. It's true. You know, to make power on flat pedals and get everything you can out of the bike, it can be a challenge.
Definitely can. Yeah, clip step, I would say, really the way forward. It's interesting to see which riders switch. If you're new to mountain biking, you can have a flat pedal where you just rest your foot on top of it, in like a trainer, just a pretty regular shoe, 6.614 back. Or you can clip in where you are actually stuck to the bike. You have to move your foot left or right, sideways to release that cleat that clips you to the pedal, and obviously the benefits of being clipped in. Pretty huge really when it comes down to pedal. You get a lot more power through it, and you know, you don't have to worry about your feet bouncing all over the place either. And it's pretty rough up there now, so it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
The advantage of a flat pedal, of course, you can maybe ride a little bit looser because if you do make a mistake, you get your feet down quicker and back off with less time paid lines.
That's what it seems like to me. It gives you the more freedom to have the riding style that you may need in the current situation. The adaptivity of a flat pedal, just foot on, foot off in an instant. Whereas being clipped in, you do get to relax a little more. You do get to let go of the bike with your feet a bit, which it gives you that moment to rest. When you're in the air, you kind of let go, and you can take a break. Whereas BMX pedals, flat pedals, you got to keep the body really well connected to the bike, and you never really fully let it go.
I was always a flat pedal fan. You were always clipped in, right?
Yeah, I always wished I could have rode BMX pedals just for the freedom of it.
Yeah, that was it. You could definitely get loose on. So fourth for Miriam Ruxy, 4:03.212 the time. And Morgan Shah is in the hot seat at the moment, our leader.
And she seemed to consistently lose time throughout the course.
Okay, so Pujin, Carpenter, Evelyn Rago, Rachel Athers, the big four left to go. Petra Bernhard, though, the Austrian, on course, just leaving the start hut. She'd love a big result here this afternoon. Pushing on, man. You can start to see just how big those holes are when these faster girls start to hit them. Had a great ride here last year in the World Cup where she finished sixth. And you can see her, Miles, driving on those pedals, trying to come out into this open section, carrying some speed. And I think Bernhard is going to bury herself out in the open here.
It looks like the crowd got real excited with the coming of an Austrian.
No doubt. So, Bernhard coming up a little bit short on that one. They really want to be getting over those jumps clean and making the most of that backside. When I say the backside, I mean the landing and the jump.
It's like she's catching her breath to me right there.
Yeah. So are we, taking a nice scenic view of an alpine meadow as we wait for Bernhard.
What a beautiful place.
To burst back into sight.
Yeah, it appears as though this section right here it's a real leg burner. And you can see there she didn't quite make that landing and her head whipped.
And it's Costas looks slow as well coming out of there. So nearly 10 seconds back for her.
Yeah,
Bernard not going to threaten the leaders.
I think physically she's reached her limit, and subsequently now she's kind of really just hanging onto the bike.
Yeah, perhaps looking a little bit tired now in this last section down the bottom of the course here.
Oh.
Yeah, almost getting over those. Sends that step down nicely as well. Going to go into this left-hander. The course again drops down fast here. Or she's going to swing the left and cut across this camber and then into another very steep section here, Miles. 14 seconds back for her though.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. She's just sort of losing time as she goes, and
look how many people are in, Miles.
Yeah, they're really supporting their national team. I like to see that.
The course is thick with people at the moment. It's awesome.
Yeah, thousands.
So Casey Brown, 4 minutes, almost dead. She's in the hot seat at the moment. Rupti, Claire Bouchard in third. Mosley there in fourth. Excuse me, I've got my screen on the wrong bit. What am I talking about? Ignore that. Shah, Gatto and Brownie are top 3 at the moment. As Petra Bernard goes into 8th spot, 407 back. So yeah, Morgan Shah, 350 is the time to beat. She is 10 seconds ahead of Michaela Gatto. That's a huge margin. But you think now, Miles, it's all going to change. Florian Pugin, Mount Carpenter, Rago, and after all to come. And here she is, 2007 Junior World Champion, second in last year's World Cup. She's had a bit of a rough season this year. In fact, it started last year at the World Championships in Chambéry where she crashed and injured herself. It took her a few months to get over that. Then this year she came back, broke her eye socket as well, and it's really affected her. But Pugin, well, she will be awesome here this afternoon. It's the World Championships, of course. She was first here in 2011, winning that World Cup. So Pugin knows how to go fast on this course. Might be just the right measure of pedaling and technical for her. She's great over the jumps as well.
Yeah, I'm really liking her body language. You see her drop her head and her shoulders get down low, and she's making the most out of their momentum is what she's trying to do here. Be efficient, carry that speed, and get that head down and those shoulders out of the wind. And it seems like she did a pretty good job. The tape is blowing around up there, and it's a bit of a wind kicking up, so she's done a good job here. We'll see what her split is.
So that was actually her first World Cup win she took here. I would expect her to go fastest.
Oh, she's close.
0.7 back for her. So, Shah has had an absolutely awesome run here, the French rider this afternoon. Not very often we see her go in front of Florian Pugin. Can Pugin wind it back? Down through this bottom wood. It's going to be interesting to see. She's going to, has she got anything left in the tank? Did she save anything off that pedal? Well, we're going to find out.
She looks really good to me. Wow, she sent that double. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, cleanly.
She jumped that. I'd say she has a really good chance here.
It looks like an immaculate run. Sometimes when they look this clean though, and it's hard to tell, they're making no mistakes because they ain't going that fast, you know what I mean? Although to be smooth is also the fastest way. So it's a walking a tightrope made of lard. It's down a race and you've got to go as fast as you can. But one step over and you're going to make a mistake. So she goes second at split 2.02 back for her.
Yeah, I think that's an example of what you were just talking about. Sometimes looking a little too good and keeping it together is not doing her any favors. So dropping a little bit of time here on the bottom of this course.
So Pugin second at split number 2. She comes across the line, 1.6 back. So Pugin goes second. Morgan Shah holds on to the lead. There is only 3 to go, Miles. What a run from her. Incredible stuff. So, Manon Carpenter will be the next girl we see as we take a look.
Here she goes off the drop. It appeared to me as though she had more momentum than that. She seems to stay out of a couple of those bad bumps in the main line. And I thought she was going to be in contention for the lead here, but she dropped a little time.
So Manon Carpenter had a great season. Here she comes in riding for the UK, Saracen Madison rider. And she will be dynamic through the steep stuff. I don't know what she's... In fact, she had a great ride at Maritzburg this year as well. So Carpenter could do good. Junior reigning, a junior world champion, of course, from last year. Her first shot at a senior gold medal. And she looks fast out in the open.
Yeah, only 19 years old. And, you know, usually with the young riders, the body hasn't quite developed that well. But doing such a good result in South Africa is very much an example of what she's capable of physically.
Yeah, she had an 8th there in 2010, actually. But I think she shocked everyone this year when she burst into the senior ranks for that second in Maritzburg. Well, of course, I guess not so dissimilar to this. It's got a big pedal in the middle. And we know she can ride technical stuff. Broke her collarbone as well this year and missed a load of races. She looks neat and tidy, Miles, and she keeps turning those pedals. Going to be interesting to see. She's up. 0.3 up. So Mallow Carpenter is on the run here in Leogang this afternoon. And I would think, you know, she's going to be able to make good sense of this lower wood now, this technical lower part of the course as well, where it starts to get steeper. She should go even better as well.
Yeah, I think that's the tough part about this track is that actually most of the difficult riding comes at the end after those big efforts.
Yeah, when you're exhausted.
She clipped that landing of that little double.
She did go over that as clean as you see.
Real good, straight through the big bumps though.
I saw that as well, yeah. She could have gone maybe over to the hour left a little bit there, but dude, that's what happens when you're fatigued and tired though. You start to maybe not ride quite as sharply. And, man, these riders' heart rates will be maxed out. Oh, the front just pushing there. She controlled it, yeah. She's lost a little bit of time, 1.06 back now. Can she do it? Can she attack that time? Set by Leogang in the hot seat down at the bottom.
I think she's got her work cut out for her. This week I was timing this lower section and it's pretty difficult to make up a full second.
Yeah, I think so, don't you? There's not that much left. Nearly sends that big tabletop there. She's going to get on those pedals now. Just one jump to go. So 3:50 the time to beat. She goes outside it. She goes second, 1.490 back. Well, she'll be kicking herself a little bit about doing the top part of this course, but I think that shows just how quick Shah was down there.
Yeah, absolutely. She's got a bit to worry about here. She's not guaranteed a podium, and we're looking at, you know, two of the fastest riders in the world to come. So she's definitely not protected.
No, she isn't. That's right. Wow. The two riders left are the ones that have dominated this year's World Cup. Emmeline Rigaud, the reigning world champion. She would love to defend that title. She's won it twice now as well, taking the gold in Canberra in 2009. And for me, this is the girl to watch. With Rachel Appleton carrying a bit of an injury, I wouldn't be at all surprised to see it. Rigaud, look how big she goes. Rigaud, man, she is the most aggressive rider in the women's field. She gives it everything.
She really sent that one out to the flat. I don't know if you noticed, but her head really whipped when she landed, so missing the backside a bit.
Yeah.
And not the cleanest through there, but really a strong athlete.
Yeah, you know what, Miles, quite often she's not that clean. No, she is a little bit scruffy, and I think it's just because she attacks so hard. She's so rad to watch on a bike. Had a little bit of bad luck this year. Chain came off in St Anne and perhaps cost her the win there. She crashed within centimetres of the line in Wyndham.
Oh, that big wreck in New York. Yeah, that was a heartbreaker.
So we're going to see now as she comes towards split one. Look how hard she's trying though, Miles, up out of the seat. She goes fastest, only 700ths though. Wow, Shah's bottom section was good. So this is going to be interesting to see.
She had a bit of a sit down there. I think her legs are done.
Hopefully she won't need them too much now. Maybe just take a little bit of time to recover, start using that upper body down through these rough, blown out parts of the course. It's hard to tell just how much, what sort of speed she's going at, man. What sort of ground is she covering?
Yeah, she's really good, slapping around left to right. I'm not sure what she's got in the tank.
Yeah, MS Mondraker rider. Here she comes. She's going to be able to split two any time now, which is going to tell us, Miles, it's going to be difficult. 1.4 back. So Shah was incredible then between those two splits.
Yeah, she was, and you can see with Rigaud, I could tell entering that forest, her legs were done, and she had a little bit of a sit down, and then just watching the bike bounce around left to right. That's kind of a symptom of fatigue.
So, the reigning world champion doesn't look like she's going to take the gold again here this afternoon. Leogang comes down the line. She goes into the silver medal position, 1.199 back. And there is going to be one nervous Morgan Shah sat in the hot seat with only one girl to go. Rachel Atherton is the only girl who can stop Shah taking the gold medal. I don't think anyone saw this
drop, and she really didn't get any distance off that. And you can see the bounce she took when she landed.
Man, what's going through her mind right now?
Yeah, I know the feeling.
You've been there.
You're thinking, wow, actually, I could be world champion today.
Oh, man. Who's there congratulating Shah? Phil Griffiths congratulating Leogang, or consoling her. So Rachel Atherton, she's been world champion before, 2008 in Valdesdale, and all the pressure you'd say on this girl's back this afternoon.
Yeah, speaking of her back, poor thing, bit of an injury, but this girl, she rides so well. She rides so aggressively, and her body position is very like a lot of the body language you would see out of the men, and so she's impressive to watch.
4 out of 5 wins this year in the World Cup she's ridden, miles. She actually destroyed her shoulder here in 2010 when she was the fastest qualifier as well. That required surgery. Her shoulder's actually been of some concern to her over the last few years, seen her in and out of action. She won the IXS here earlier this year by 3.5 seconds. Has she got anything from Morgan Shah? We know, I spoke to the trainer earlier today, her back injury really playing her up. Seems to have got bad this week as well, so she's had UCI doctor actually have been giving her some painkillers for that. Sat down there though, Miles, and she's 1.018 back. Well, Atherton has now got her work cut out.
Yeah, and she had another sit down before that.
And
there
again,
she goes. I think
she's tired.
I think she's in trouble.
Yeah, I think you're right. What's she got left for us? It's going to be exciting. This is kind of where she should excel though. So good technically, Rachel. She's never won actually at Fort William, where there's a big pedal as well, so that's definitely not a strong point for her. And this is not impossible for Atherton to pull that time back between here and the bottom. 1.3 seconds. It's a tall order when you've seen what Shah did. But if anyone can do it, it's Rachel Atherton on that GT Fury. So, deceivingly quick usually, Rachel. Quite smooth there.
And a good line as well.
Yeah, she didn't look that fast, but she looked in control and pin accurate. So we're going to see now. We're going to see her brother G and Akno 5.3 back. So Rachel clearly suffering then with that back injury, Miles. It's the only thing I can say that slowed it up like that.
Yeah, unfortunately for her, physically she's just not all there, and on this type of track, that's just no way to come into a competition. And well done to her competitors and to her as well. You know, she gave it her best.
Well, let's say congratulations then to Morgan Shah, the world champion. Unbelievable front from her.
Here she is. She's probably in a state of disbelief right now.
Yeah, so Atherton crosses the line in 5th. No medal for Rachel. Well, she'll be so disappointed with that. I saw her out the window there taking a look at the hot seat. She's had a great season so far this year, but the Worlds is the one she'd have wanted. Oh well, what can you do?
Viva la France.
Look, there you go. Sabrina Joliet in there as well. Leogang, 3 French world champions in shot. Unbelievable. Unbelievable run from Morgan Shah. I don't think she was even on anyone's radar.
No, probably not.
The mouth's wide open, man. She's like, holy Toledo, look what I've just done. I just won the gold medal of the world. I'm the world champion.
Congratulations to her.
Someone go and give her a hug. She's left alone there like that.
Yeah, here she is on her winning run, and she looked incredible going off this.
Yeah, she's had a brilliant run.
Yeah, really kept it together on the bottom of this course. Well done to her for that maturity to be able to keep it together here at the World Championships and take this gold medal.
We're going to hear from her shortly, I think. But yeah, there's a new world champion, Miles, in the women's discipline. Morgan Shah from France. Michaela Gao, of course, shaking the silver.
World champion for 2012. You must be super excited.
Yeah, I can't believe it. It's crazy.
Tell us about your run today. Of course, a lot faster than yesterday in the practice.
I did a good run. I pedaled a lot, and it was very hard, but I didn't make any mistakes. It's good.
All right, there you have it. Morgan Shah, the winner of the Ladies 2012 Downhill World Championships in the ladies.